Hello, my name is Victor Solano from the Health Homes program at Northeast Valley Health Corporation, and I wanted to talk to you about the importance of managing your stress and how to do so effectively. Stress is defined as our mental, physical, emotional, and behavioral reaction to any perceived demands. Life can sometimes be stressful, and COVID-19 may have increased that stress to another level. One of the ways to cope with stress is to use the 4 A's of avoid, alter, accept, and adapt. I will be reviewing each of the A's, and I hope they will help you manage your stress with so much uncertainty around us. Let's talk about the first A, which is avoid. Believe it or not, you can simply avoid a lot of stress. Plan ahead, rearrange your surroundings, and reap the benefits of a lighter load. Take control of your surroundings. Is the traffic insane? Leave early for work or take the longer, less traveled route. Hate waiting in line at a corporate cafeteria? Pack your lunch and eat at your desk or in a break room. Learn to say no. You have a lot of responsibilities and demands on your time. At a certain point, you cross the line between being charitable and taking too much. Turn down on neighborhood sports leagues, pass on coaching t-ball. Those around you will appreciate more time with a relaxed you, and you have more time to enjoy them too. The second A is alter. One of the most helpful things you can do during times of stress is to take inventory, then attempt to change your situation for the better. Respectfully ask others to change their behavior and be willing to do the same. Small problems often create larger ones if they aren't resolved. If you're tired of being the target of a friend's jokes at parties, ask him or her to leave you out of their comedy routine. In return, be willing to enjoy his or her other jokes and thank them for respecting your boundaries. Communicate your feelings openly. Remember to use I statements, as in, I feel frustrated by shorter deadlines and a heavier workload. Is there something we can do to balance things out? State limits in advance. Instead of stewing over a colleague's non-stop chatter, politely start the conversation with, I've got only 5 minutes to cover this. The third A is accept. Sometimes we may have no choice but to accept things the way things are. For those times, try to forgive. It takes energy to be angry. Forgiving may take practice, but by doing so, you will free yourself from burning more negative energy. Why stew in your anger when you could shrug and move on? Practice positive self-talk. It's easy to lose objectivity when you're stressed. One negative thought can lead to another, and soon you created a mental avalanche. Be positive instead of thinking, I'm horrible with money. I will never be able to control my finances. Try this. I made a mistake with my money, but I'm resilient. I'll get through it. Learn from your mistakes. There is value in recognizing a teachable moment. You can change the fact that procrastination hurt your performance, but you can make sure you set aside more time in the future. And the fourth and final A is adapt. Thinking you can't cope is one of the greatest stressors. That's why adapting, which often involves changing your standards or expectations, can be most helpful in dealing with stress. Adjust your standards. Do you need to vacuum and dust twice a week? Would macaroni and cheese be an unthinkable substitute for homemade lasagna? Redefine success and stop striving for perfection, and you may operate with a little less guilt and frustration. Look at the big picture. Ask yourself, will this matter in a year or in 5 years? The answer is often no. Realizing this makes a stressful situation seem less overwhelming. Here are 12 suggestions for reducing stress. Find a support system. Find someone to talk to about your feelings and experiences. Number 2, change your attitude. Find other ways to think about stressful situations. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Number 3, be realistic. Set practical goals for dealing with situations and solving problems. Develop realistic expectations of yourself and others. Number 4, get organized and take charge. Being unorganized or engaging in poor planning often leads to frustration or crisis situations, which most often leads to feeling stressed. Plan your time. Make a schedule. Establish your priorities. Number 5, take breaks. Give yourself me time. Learn that taking time for yourself for rejuvenation and relaxation is just as important as giving to other activities. At minimum, take short breaks during your busy day. Number 6, take good care of yourself. Eat properly, get regular rest, keep a routine, allow yourself to do something you enjoy each day. Number 7, learn to say no. Learn to pick and choose things which you will say yes to and which things you will not. Protect yourself by not allowing yourself to take on every request or opportunity that comes your way. Number 8, get regular exercise. Exercising regularly can help relieve some symptoms of depression and stress and help maintain our health. Number 9, get a hobby. Do something different. For a balanced lifestyle, play is as important as work. Make art, draw, color, paint, or play a musical instrument. Work on a scrapbook or photo album to focus on good memories. Or you could read a book, short story, or a magazine. You could also meet a friend for a coffee or a meal. Number 10, slow down. Know your limits and cut down the number of things you try to do each day, particularly if you do not have enough time to do them yourself. Number 11, laugh. Use humor. Do something fun and enjoyable, such as seeing a funny movie, laughing with friends, reading a humorous book, or going to a comedy show. And last, tip number 12, learn to relax. Develop a regular relaxation routine. Try yoga, meditation, or some simple quiet time. I hope these stress management tips bring more peace and joy to your day, like they bring to mine.